left her with another woman, not just another woman, with her own best friend.
Because you just came here, you start blabbing at me. You just
Don't
came into
insult,
my
no,
ear
no,
and
don't
said,
insult me. I'm just own friend was taking care of him, accommodating him, feeding him, doing everything. Where were you? Play. Now so rats they escape.
"Nice." Let me just come down. You can come along with me. Oh. Babe, come. Because this your story is somehow to me. I'm actually in the house, no, but let me just hear what you have to say. So,
Yeah, like you need to see when she was telling me this thing, everything that happened, she was crying. She said she took care of you, she accommodated you for 2 years. She fed you, gave you
okay,
everything that you asked for. Even when you
okay.
don't have, even when there was no money or anything.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see. So you said you are what?
to your youngs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish the person that actually told you all these things, I wish he's standing here right now. So whatever it is we have to say, at least there won't be any denial, there won't be any lies. It won't look as if because she's not in the here, I'm lying against her. You get my point. So I really wish she was here with us. But since she's not here, I will tell you my own part of the story. Okay,
Okay, which?
now this is my fiance. We're getting married in less than 3 months.
I believe that's her best friend she's talking about.
Well, she's a friend.
But Deji, I'm sorry to say this, but you are very, very, very wicked. Why
Really?
will you do this to a woman? We accommodate you, we feed you, we give you pocket money, we she did everything for you. And the moment you became like you became rich, you got a good job, you left her.
Ada,
You left her with another woman, not just another woman, with her own best friend.
calm down.
Nothing to calm down here.
Calm
It's
down.
bad. And I'm here because you are going to pay everything, all the money which you don't spend on
Are
you. You pay
ready
the money.
to talk to me as man to man, or should I just walk away?
Which one be
No,
walk
I don't-
away? Which one be walk away? No.
I don't
Let's
have
talk.
time.
Which one be walk
I don't
away?
have time for all this.
What you did was
So,
very, it was
will you
wrong.
calm down and listen to me? Because you just came here, you start blabbing at me. You just
Don't
came into
insult.
my
No,
ear
no,
and
don't
said,
insult me. I'm just telling you
I
what you
can
did.
say anything I like. You walk into my area
And
and start
you are very
blabbing.
wicked for collecting your own best friend man.
See, you do not even get the story
Why
right, and
will
then
you collect your own best
Okay,
friend,
now,
your own
okay,
best friend
okay,
though?
okay.
I'm man, you collect her, and you are happy.
Who is she? Like,
When this guy was broke, when this guy has nothing, when your own friend was taking care of him, accommodating him, feeding him, doing everything, where were you? Where were you? Now the guy is doing well now. You don't come. Yes. She told me, that's why I'm here.
She just told you a story and you just came out. You just came to me and started blabbing. I don't know why I said. Listen, I see that you just acted like a woman, and I
See
will.
what you listen to
I
this
will
guy dey talk.
wait. Calm
See,
down. I will
don't
play my
insult
own
me,
role.
oh.
I will play my own role as
Don't
a man.
insult me.
Yes, you acted like a woman.
Don't insult
I will
me.
play my own role as
If
a
you're
man.
man enough, why did you run away with another woman? If you're man enough, another woman they feed you for 2 years. If you're man enough, other woman they feed you, they clothe you.
It's like
Yeah, open your mouth.
it's
God say
like-
you
it's
get
like you and
rich car.
Jessica.
Where they worry
It's
you.
like you and Jessica. You have something together.
You not see what is
No,
it
it's
talk.
like you have something together. If they don't have something, if are you ready to listen
So
to me,
what do you
or
want
should I
now?
just go? Are you ready to listen to me, or should I
You
go?
want to come and
Are you ready to listen? Now let me tell you this. See, I'm a Yoruba guy, a typical Yoruba guy.
Even when he call your name Deji, I talk him. I say Yoruba guys wanna do woman strong thing. They're not. Everything they do
whatever
now.
it is,
And
you
you have
can
showed
say.
yourself again.
Whatever it is, you can say. I would say it. I will say it boldly. I'm proud to be a Yoruba man. And Yoruba people will say, let me put it to you in my language first before I interpret it to you in English. Agbeju enikonda, agba oshikani, which means you that hear the words from one's mouth and did not hear from the other person's mouth, you are a wicked person yourself. Because you heard our own story and the next thing you came down.
I'm a
Okay,
data guy, and
calm
from
down.
where I come from, our people say make I speak my own language.
I dey hear you.
Make I speak my own language.
Okay.
Egu na-emu ne oke de agbala. Egu na-emu ya ka oke de agbala. What it means that play na so rats they escape.
That's
Because now you don't play with this girl, play with her, finish.
Listen.
You run
the
comot.
real Delta people I know will not do what you are doing. Now let me tell you this. It is true that this lady accommodated me when I had no shelter. She was feeding me, clothing me for 2 good years. Yes, she did everything any good woman would do. Fine. And at the point, she called me. I was looking for a job. I couldn't get a job. You are in Nigeria. Are you not in this Nigeria? Don't you know how this country is? Do you know how difficult? You know how difficult it is to get a job in this country. You know how far and wide I went all in search for a job, and I couldn't get any.
Yeah.
So at the point, she said she was tired of doing all these things.
You know, because of the sun, let's go
Okay,
somewhere.
Okay, so as I was saying, we were both struggling together, though she was doing fine because she has a good job and I was on the opposite side, but she tried for me all the while. And then all of a sudden she said she was tired of everything and then she can't continue anymore. I begged her. I told her, see, it's not as if I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. And it's not as if I'm an illiterate. I am learned. I have my credentials. But it's just to get the job. That's the problem here. But she wasn't ready to listen. She chased me out of her house, knowing fully well that I have nowhere to go. No shelter, nobody to go to. And she asked me out of the house. It's her house. I can't force her to make me stay. I will tell you, when she asked me out of that house, it was at night, not even in the daytime, after she came back from work.
But before then, was she give you any sign like she's tired or something, or she just came back?
Well, she was already giving me some attitude, but I wasn't seeing that. I was seeing it like probably stress of work. You know, sometimes when you are being stressed at work, you might not be the good person you are supposed to be when you get to the house until you are relaxed. But I was just assuming that it could be the stress of work during this period. That was why she was acting that way. Not until she came back that evening and said she can't continue like this and I have to leave the house. I even begged her to let me stay till the following morning, then I'll find my way. She said no. So it's like her mind is made up. I left.
That night you left.
I left that night. And what did I well, thank God I don't have much things. All the things that I have was the clothes I have are the clothes she bought for me. So I left. And then after I left, I called her to help me speak with her, which she did. But Jessica refused. And then I begged her that can she just allow me to stay in her own house because I don't have anywhere to go. If she can allow me to stay in her own house for the meantime, pending the time that I'll sort myself out. And during that period, she accommodated me. During that period, she was also helping me search for a job. And to God be the glory, she was able to get a job for me, which I started doing.
She got a job for you?
Yes, which I started doing. The same job that got me to this level that I am today. I'm not saying Jessica is bad. I'm not saying Jessica has done anything bad. And I never hold anything against her. But the annoying thing is what the story she came to tell you.
You know what?
I left her, I went away with her things and went to settle with her. No. She's a friend, truly, yes. But she was the one that came through for me when she asked me out of the house. So there was nothing I could do.
Because I'm confused here. Wait till you tell me now it's different from what.
That was why I said from the beginning
Okay.
that I wish she was
She's here. Let me call her.
Oh.
Jessica, I just hope say waiting Deji the talk now. I just hope say not true. Deji say you personally, you ask him to leave your house in the midnight.
Jessica, who asked me out of the house at night?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't I beg you?
You did.
Okay, so can you just tell me what I did wrong then that made you chase me out of the house?
Because I was the one carrying everything and you were not doing anything. There was nothing to show for. Like everything was just going like it's just there, like so dry and nothing is changing. So I got tired. You're just using words to say it is well. Don't worry, it's gonna be better.
But why didn't you tell me all this? Why did you lie to me?
I did not lie per se. Still the same thing. He left me.
Now, how do you feel now that he's with your best friend now?
It was my best friend that advised me that I should leave him. I called you and explained everything to you, and you said leave that one. I called you and asked you that.
So you cannot make your decisions for yourself. Now you're lying to someone.
Really?
Yes, if your best friend I had you
Okay.
to put your hand into fire, will you do it?
Okay, Mr. Deji, can I ask her a question?
Why?
Okay, I want to ask you, A very, very simple question, but it may be difficult for you to answer. It depends. Were you the one that advised your friend here, Jessica, to leave Deji? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say I advise